Hi, everybody.
Hello there.
I'm Jerry.
And I'm Linda.
We're the Newcomers, and we're coming to you from the Villages, Florida, the #1 retirement community on the planet, in the universe.
We think so.
And you know, I said Newcomers. We've gone through a little thing in the last few weeks. Should we change our name from Mailbag Monday to Magazine Monday?
No.
And the response from the viewers was overwhelmingly no, don't do it. So we're not going to do it. But we also had people say, why do you call yourselves the Newcomers? You've been living there 7 years.
You gotta be kidding.
Well, we were calling ourselves the Newcomers. Now we're here for you newcomers.
That's right.
And that's what the deal is. So we're happy that you're here with us today. What's on your mind?
A lot of things are on my mind.
Okay, let's make a list.
Thanksgiving is on my mind. Someone's birthday is today. And I've got a lot of things on my mind. We've got company, and I've got a lot of things to be thankful for. So, yeah, that's what I'm...
She laid out my shirt. She said, let's color coordinate.
Yeah.
And then she had the nerve to say, stay down low because I don't want them to see you look fat in that shirt.
Okay, well, okay.
Exactly what she said.
I did not. I said, you may not stay close to the table.
Stay close to the table, she said. Don't let anybody see those gigantic rolls of flab.
I have some shirts that are just a little bit too tight, right? Everybody does. And you made the comment the other day because my shirt had actually been caught in my waistband in the front. And Jerry goes, did you wear your shirt like that today? And I go, yeah. And he goes, no. I said, no, I didn't.
So now you've gotten even with me, right?
No, I didn't mean to. I just thought. But his clothes, almost everything he has is blue. Everything is based on blue, 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 blue. And I like fall colors for the week of Thanksgiving. And that's probably the only week I'll wear fall colors. Mm-hmm. And he doesn't have very much brown or green. And I think he looks good in it. But
as long as I keep my arms right here, I look really good.
Don't move back. No, but anyway, this is a shirt I picked out today. So the day is I guess it should be your shirt day. It's your birthday. You should pick what shirt you wanted, right?
Exactly. Anyway, big show for you today. On today's show, you better get ARC approval.
Kroger's is leaving us high and dry.
Is road rage common in the Villages?
A great bubble wrap.
Hi, Jerry and Linda. Welcome to Eastport. More and more of the businesses and restaurants down here are open. I'm going to give you a tour. It's on this week's Bubble Wrap.
Another Ask Amy, and a whole lot more. Hit it, Wally.
Send us your questions, we've got your answers. Jerry and Linda's Mailbag Monday.
I like this shirt, all right, but it does say Columbia right there. Where do they get off putting the name of their shirt right on the front here? I'm not a pro golfer. You know, you're not paying me to advertise. I need a little piece of green duct tape
and
on that.
And put your name on it. Just put Jerry.
Hey, we're all finished collecting those DVDs. They've all been delivered. Over 2,000. 2,000. And you sent some good ones, boy. It took a lot of self-control for me to send all those. Even though we don't watch DVDs anymore. There was some great ones. Thank you. You're giving people. We're always amazed.
Yeah, we are. You came through. I mean, we were just shocked to see how much we got, and it's heartwarming because you guys are so giving and thoughtful and always come to our aid, and we so appreciate that.
Yeah, we sure do.
Yeah.
We've had an uneventful week, really, except that you're kind of, as I say, you've been in a tizzy lately.
He does. He uses that word a lot because I'm a dizzy tizzy. I started earlier this week with dropping a dish. I was trying to get a small dish out of the cabinet, and everything's way over my head. This house is not meant for a real short person. Those cabinets aren't. So anyway, I was putting a dish up or taking one down. I can't remember which, but all of a sudden crash. It went to the countertop, and I was making oatmeal as breakfast. And I know glass shards were in the oatmeal. And I said, Jerry, and he heard, and he came to the rescue just like that. And he goes, what can I do? I said, well, don't come in barefooted or bring a broom. So he got a broom, and he did all the cleanup for me to the best of his ability. And I finished it up, but I worked for a good half hour on that, and we had breakfast another half hour later. But those shards went across my countertop, onto the floor, over toward the couch, it just, I mean, it was amazing how far that glass traveled. So that was a toughie. I hate to break things. And then something else happened early.
Well, she just gets excited real easy and flustered. But I told you it was going to be a great show, didn't I? This is good stuff.
Yeah, good stuff. And then I'm cleaning. I started cleaning this week. It's just like major clean because I knew we were having company because Thanksgiving, birthday, all this, and I wanted to get the house clean. And I started dusting one morning at 5 o'clock in the morning. I got jumped out of bed, put a footy.
You didn't get jumped out of bed. You jumped out of bed.
Yeah, I jumped out of bed and put a footy, one of those footies on my hand, sprayed it with whatever pledge, and I started cleaning chair rails, plantation shutters, all the furniture in the house, everywhere, and I just kept going. Then after Jerry got up, I told him I'd been cleaning for an hour and a half, and I was exhausted. So then I decided to clean the bedroom. We have shelves with all of remember those shelves we made and got in our bedroom? Oh my, I love those shelves. But they got a little dusty. I have not cleaned them in a little while. So I cleaned all the boxes and I said, I'm moving that bed. So I moved a king-size bed.
You did not move the bed.
I did too.
I had already moved that bed out from the wall.
He moved it this far, and I couldn't get behind it because I'm going to go behind it and clean. So I pulled it another 1.5 foot out. That was tough. You did. I know you started it. I finished. I pushed out a little bit more. Okay, put your hand down. You're making me mad. So then I cleaned behind of it. So you wouldn't believe, everybody's a challenge. Pull out your king-size bed and pull it out away from the wall, then walk behind it, and then look at the back of that headboard, if you have a headboard, if you have one. Oh my gosh.
I know, I think a couple of our ancestors were back there.
Oh my gosh. On the board, not the floor, but the board behind it was thick. I mean, it was amazing. Oh, and I did ceiling fans too. But anyway, it was so in the process, I broke another dish. I broke one of my favorite Koreshes. I broke Joseph. He fell and broke his staff, and I was just like, it's a breakable week.
I'm gonna fix it. Don't worry.
I hope so. Anyway, thank you. Alan and Melinda write, everyone is telling me not to bring my furniture. Furniture is expensive. When you sell it, you don't get anything, but if you have to buy it, it costs top dollar. Did you bring your furniture? If not, where did you get yours? We brought everything. And, well, we sold a few things before we left, but we brought most of my furniture. We brought the dining room, we brought everything, really.
Dining room table and 8 chairs. Mm-hmm. We brought a sofa and a recliner, and we brought 2 bedroom suites.
Right. We had an entertainment center over there. We had all the bedrooms.
Or is it 2 bedroom suites?
Suites. But we brought everything. And then piece by piece, we've been moving things out and moving things in. So right now, the only pretty much furniture we have left is a bed in there. The dining room table is old. Our bed is old.
Over 40 years old. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Came from Keller Manufacturing in Tell City, Indiana.
Oh no, it has 8 chairs. That's nice.
Or was it in New Salisbury, Indiana? But anyway, it's from Indiana.
Indiana. But it's a good set. And we've had, all our kids did their homework on this table.
Yeah, we've cleaned guns on this table. There's scratches all over it. Boy, it's a good one though. Mm-hmm. But I would say that they are right. If you can, just go ahead and sell everything. We talked to a couple the other day that came down here with nothing but totes. They didn't bring any furniture whatsoever and bought it all. Where do you go? Okay, you heard, if you watched our Wednesday night show, that Natalie and Todd told us they came down with, they're snowbirds, so they have to set up a second home.
Right.
So they went to Rooms to Go.
Yeah.
And they said they visited Almost Perfect. That's where you can get some furniture that looks new but might be slightly used.
Yeah,
and they have new stuff there too. Kent Furniture, they went to, and we went to City Furniture. And we also went to Babette's. That's a great store. Mm-hmm. There are lots of places. Haverty's is here. Mm-hmm. Haverty's is here. A lot of places you can go and reload. However, you're right. You will sell your furniture for absolutely pennies on the dollar. and you'll pay top dollar when you come down.
That's true.
But you want Florida stuff. You want stuff that looks bright and cheery.
Yeah.
Indiana, we had all brown and drab. Didn't we?
Yeah, we had maroons and browns.
Maroons, browns, olive greens.
Yeah, we did.
Now we're here and we've gone with the tropical motif.
Yeah. It was nice. I feel like I'm in a Florida home. I enjoy it.
So those were the stores. And you know, one of our friends said something that I thought was pretty cool. She said that was from her old life. So she got rid of all of it, and this is her new life.
Yeah.
So you're getting rid of your old life, coming into your new life.
Right.
Cheer it up, baby. Ryan and Krista are from upstate New York, and they write, "We've made it down for our yearly visit until we can finally retire here. The question we have is, if buying a previously owned home has bushes or plants that we don't like, are we able to replace them without permission from compliance?" That's a great question. The short answer is yes, you can. You should have a designated and enclosed flower bed or shrub bed. And the small plants inside there, you can take them out willy-nilly.
Yeah.
Something big or something in your yard, you may need ARC approval. They say that you need approval for any tree more than 4 inches. However, it's been deemed that palm trees aren't really trees. So you can deal with those. You just want to be careful of property lines. You want to be care of right-of-way. And of course, how far you are from the street, you got to follow the rules. You're always better safe than sorry to fill out one of these. That's an ARC permit. And you can find those at districtgov.org. It will take you through the whole process, but it does take a little while. It's going to take you a couple weeks to get approval, probably.
Right.
So fill that out, or at least call them and have a little chat before you do it, and you should be able to find out whether you need or don't need. However, it's always best to get that approval. Also, all this is online. Go to districtgov.org, and you can look at all the applications that you'd need. ARC, to rent a clubhouse or a rec center, to get your guest passes, to replace your IDs. All that information is on there. You can see some examples on the screen. And you can go there and fill out these forms and just go pick them up. When we have guests coming in like we do, Linda can do that online, and they will print it up at one of the regional rec centers, and she'll go pick it up, and it's just that easy. So all that's there. It's made easy for you. As far as the ARC, don't take a chance. Many people have had to pull up what they've done because they were too close to a property line, they didn't meet the restrictions, or they didn't get permission. So don't let that happen to you.
It's time for a little fun, Jerry.
Okay, let's have fun. I love that. We've got some more puzzles for you today. You guys like these, and I thought you wouldn't like the easy ones, but you do like the easy ones. I prefer the hard ones, but it's frustrating if you don't get them. But today, I don't think you're going to have any problem whatsoever. Look at this first one. Can you get that? The word economy. Remember, always you can pause this if you need to. But you can see how it starts small and gets bigger. It's a growing economy, everyone. That's the answer, growing economy. Here's the second one, and this is really cute. A viewer sent this in to me. You see it there? Did you get it? A well, a comb, welcome, a back, a cot, and her. Welcome back, Cotter. That old TV show. That was very good. Gabe Kaplan, I think, starred in that. Didn't John Travolta get his start in that?
I think so.
That was good. And our third one. H-O, happy face, R. Well, that simulates the word hour, and that's happy hour. Happy hour. We don't take advantage of happy hour, but the places here in the villages have a happy hour, and you can go get those discounted drinks.
Yeah, also on that discount drinks, you can also get, I think the tropical smoothie place down in Brownwood has a place where you can get smoothies or whatever, and they give you a little discount on those. So you can take advantage of that, non-alcoholic.
Yeah, and I think Scooples has a little happy time in there where you can go in and get a discount on your milkshakes.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So there you go.
Bubble Wrap today is brought to you by R&R Swimming Pools, in business since 1985. If we were going to build a pool, R&R Swimming Pools would be our number one choice.
Hi, Jerry and Linda. Welcome to the Village's newest business establishment, Eastport. It's on the southernmost part of the Villages. Some businesses are open, some restaurants are open. I'm going to show you around. As you enter the area, you're greeted with a 1950s or 60s motif. The buildings look like they're from that era. But take a look inside and you'll find many are not built out yet. This one has a dirt floor and unfinished walls and ceiling. The streetscape is beautiful with nice, mature palm trees, and the main drag is open to traffic. There are a few hints of things to come. Perhaps a wine bar here, maybe a bar in this location. As you approach the historic district, it's golf cars only here. You'll discover a new coffee place to be called the Lucky Goat. Down the street a bit, near the waterfront, you'll find the upscale Prime and Ember Steakhouse, which is now open.
I think they did a great job. I can't wait till it fully opens. It's really going to be something special, I think.
Prime and Ember in your repertoire, probably?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, we'll try them all, but definitely Prime and Ember because not a lot of great steakhouses around here. So.
Work crews are still at it, making Eastport ready for villagers to enjoy. A very tall Christmas tree is going up at the waterfront. Decorations are being put in place. The nice wide boulevard will keep things from looking crowded. Hotel Eastport will accommodate your out-of-town visitors that need that extra space.
It's beautiful. I'm so glad they're putting another square in. The people down here need it. It's gorgeous. I can't believe they're already decorating for Christmas. Yeah. It's great, and I was very surprised that there's a hotel now. Yeah, nice. It's going to be terrific.
Yama's Greek restaurant looks ready to go and will have a great view of the huge lake. Whimsical sculptures dot the area, including this one, in an area that looks like it'll be reserved for dancing. There's plenty of room to expand, and on the northern end, the Olympia Rec Center is getting into shape. Workout equipment is in place, and the gym flooring is down and striped. Eastport promises to be a favorite destination for all villagers. In the months ahead, more businesses are promising to open. I'm Peter Bernard, and that's this week's Bubble Wrap.
Thanks, Peter. We appreciate that. Peter just scours this world of ours for more ideas to share with you and make your life easier. If you have a suggestion for him or you have a question for him, please write pbernard98 at yahoo.com. Thanks, Peter.
This is Piper. She is a pickleball girl. Her daddy is Ted, and she comes to pickleball with him all the time. Piper is a sweetheart. She's a golden doodle, and she just waits so patiently for her daddy. I'm going to go over and say hi to her right now. Look at how submissive she is. She's such a sweetheart. Oh, yes, yes. And she gives me the paw, and she's licking my hand. Now, this is a nice girl. I think everybody is allowed one good dog in their lifetime, and Piper is definitely the dog. She's such a sweetheart. She waits out in the cart for him in the hot summertime in the shade, and she just greets everybody. And like I say, everybody should have one good dog in their lifetime, and Piper is the one. Okay, girl, I'm gonna let you be. Okay, I see you're resting, and you're gonna wait for your daddy. He'll be here. He'll be done with his game in just a few minutes. And just know that you're such a good girl and you are loved, okay? You're a lovely girl. Yes, you are. You're such a lovely girl. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye, Piper. See you later.
Wow, what a cute pet. Another golden doodle. We have friends that have a golden doodle named Piper, and they named it after their airplane. It's a Piper Arrow. Well, thanks for sending that in. Remember, all of you, you can do that too. By the way, did you hear those pickleballs?
Yeah.
That's annoying, huh? They say don't buy a home next to a pickleball court or you'll hear that all day long. Maybe you love it. But anyway, that's something to think about. But Piper didn't mind at all, just laid there. I think that's the team's mascot.
Maybe so.
Well, the question came in, it says, as people age, they sometimes aren't as sharp as they used to be. I was wondering, and I want to ask all the men out there, is your wife not talking as loud as she used to? Linda seems to be mumbling a lot. I know. Or she'll talk walking away from me. She's in another room and she says, I said, I can't hear you. She goes, your hearing's going bad. I said, no, it's your voice.
Maybe I don't want you to hear me. Maybe I'm cussing under my breath.
Anyway, do you guys have a problem with your wife's voice? Is it getting softer and softer as she gets older? Time for Ask Amy.
Jerry and Linda, I want to talk about what happens when you move to a different state to your estate planning documents. So I know we're always focused on, Florida. Well, it's not just Florida. Anytime a client of mine moves out of the state of Florida to another state, I'm always telling them they need to go talk to an attorney, estate planning attorney in the area that they're moving to. Every state will have different rules on their estate planning documents, whether it's the format, the signing of the will or the trust, how that's supposed to look, the different language that needs to be in a power of attorney or a healthcare document. So highly recommend that if you have recently moved to Florida or you moved to Florida and you have not had your estate planning documents looked at by an estate planning attorney in the state of Florida, we want you to do that. And obviously, if you move out of the state of Florida, you're going to want to look at those documents again with an attorney in the state you move to. I know that's not what you want to hear. I know everybody's like, I got to see a lawyer again. It's going to make sure that those documents work for you, that estate plan works for you. So it's definitely worth it. Go meet with an attorney to make sure your estate plan is still current. Have a good one.
Thank you, Amy. Amy is the owner of the Pittman Law Office up in Oxford. That's right on the edge of the Villages, not far at all. Yeah. And her staff consists of 3 attorneys. There's Amy, of course, and you've got Audra and Sydney. They are bright young ladies and can take care of all your legal needs. Mm-hmm.
Well, the next question, or actually it's just a comment, Kroger's is leaving us. I'm so upset. This happened this last week, and when the guy came and brought our food, I opened the door. I said, "Why are you leaving us?" And this is before I really actually read all this stuff and everything. And it's a corporate decision, and I am just really sad. All the deliveries, we will still get deliveries till January 31st, and then we have to jump ship and go Walmart or something else, or start shopping again in the stores. And that's kind of hard for some people that really do need it, that are invalids that need it. And
you got your preparation H and all that stuff. You need it right away.
But yeah, and if you're sick and you need some things, let's say you're out of food and you just can't get to the grocery that week, it is lovely to have a delivery service. So we're quite sad right now.
Yeah, no more Denny Moore beef stew, no more.
No more
Spam,
White Castle,
Pepsi Zero,
yeah.
Lay's potato chips. Have to get it some other way. Last Monday, I was placing an order online, and I just started to do it just the regular way. No delivery available. I said, "What?"
Yeah.
And that hit us. But they did resume, and they're going to have deliveries up until February 1st.
Right.
So you can still order, you can still do things as usual. However, on February 1st, it all stops. Yeah. If you have one of those Plus memberships, they're going to refund your money, and it's going to just appear on your bill. That's what they say anyway.
Yeah, we're not only sad too, as the delivery people were sad. He was saying when he brought the groceries, he goes, "I've been working there for 5 years when it first opened up. Now he's got to find a new job."
1,400 employees at that distribution center that'll be looking for new employment.
That's right.
Here's a letter we got. It was unsigned. It says, "You're supposed to be the friendliest hometown. During our lifestyle preview, I was yelled at so many times on the car path that I've lost count. Oh, no. Some people were downright rude to me. I'm not sure I even want to live there anymore." They were really hurt.
Oh, no.
Nobody likes to be yelled at. I know I don't.
I'll mumble at you.
Just the other day, I turned in front of a golf cart. I thought the cart was going to turn. I turned in front of it. Sure did. My fault. And as soon as I did, this lady looked at me like, you're the scum of the earth. But I didn't get mad. I just said, I'm sorry, ma'am. And I hadn't gone 10 feet with my cart, and her husband yells, you effing moron! So I stopped. But they didn't stop. They kept going.
Did you have your boxing clothes on?
No, but I mean, nobody likes to be yelled at.
No.
I'll tell you what I was going to do. I was going to pull out to my camera and go up there, and I know he would have said, what are you doing with that camera? And I would have said, well, I just don't get to take a picture of it very often. Be nice to everybody. You know, people, especially newcomers and people on lifestyle. It's intimidating. Sure, you're here and you're an old timer and you're used to it. You've got it all down, but coming here first, it's tough. You don't have to be such a jerk. Thank all of you that copied down last week and are using our Amazon storefront. You wouldn't believe how much that helps when it comes time to make improvements to the channel and renew our software and things like that. So thank you. It really does mean a lot. You know, we don't charge memberships. We don't do Patreon or anything. Yeah. That's one of the small ways that we could put back in a little bit to keep the channel going.
Well, it's time for the Newcomers crew. Thanks to everyone that subscribes to our channel and tunes into us on our Wednesday Night Live show. We do appreciate all of you.
We sure do. You know, we've made so many friends. And just this week, we were in the town square, and I mean, we would bump into people, and they'd be so friendly and happy. And then we'd turn around and then bump into some more people, and we're on our way into the movie, and there's another friend of ours, and then another and another. You know, you guys have made us feel so special here in the Villages, and we treasure our acquaintance with every single one of you. That's going to do it for this week's edition of
Mailbag Monday.
I hope you enjoyed that meal that we showed you. We ate at the Outback Steakhouse, and we had that on Saturday morning. That bloomin' onion, how good did that look, huh? What a delicious thing that is. And so many good things in that meal. I know I was a little critical of the beef, but overall, a good meal. And thank you for watching that. It's long, though. We filmed that so you could pretend you're sitting right across from us. Did you get your dinner and sit there and eat while we were eating, and we'd be having a meal together? So that was fun.
And happy Thanksgiving to everyone else. We have so much to be thankful for, don't we? If you liked our video today, please share it with your friends and your family and everyone you know. Until next time.
See you when you get here.